Hey, so I want to talk about seasons. You know, like the times and the seasons, biblically. Something that I've been thinking about is when we pray that we want to be aligned with Yah, we want to be balanced in Him, be in His will, be in tune with Him. And I started thinking about how can we do that if we're not on His time? Literally, right? Like, we know that we have the Gregorian calendar and they mix up the time. You know, we got the time clock which goes forward, backward, all of these things. But at the end of the day, we have the evening, we have the day that lets us know time, we have the moon and the sun that lets us know the seasons and times, the feast lets us know what season and times that we're in, and, you know, just different things like that. And so I'm like, how could we say that we want to be on His time but not actually celebrate His feast and honor His feast that He's given us for times and seasons? And it's just interesting with this whole season thing going around, because I started to do a study on seasons and then I put it down, and I need to pick it back up because just the seasons that we're in right now with the fall, right, going into winter, there's a lot of things where as humans we are not aligned. We are not aligned at all. Like, this is a time to slow down. This is a time to, like, maybe even when you're slowing down, you might just hone in on, you know, one or two things that you know, want to finish and things like that. So again, like that hunkering down, you know, there might be some things that you need to let go of this season. Look at the trees. They have to let go of their leaves. They don't just fall magically. They literally, trees literally sever their leaves. And the point where it's like you have the end of the leaf and then you have the beginning of the branch, it gets severed, and then it produces like this little stuff to seal up that opening, so then that way it will not lose water during the winter time. Because if it loses water during the winter time, guess what? The tree is going to die. It's not going to make it. And so it's like, for us, we really be trying to rock out on spring and summer energy during the winter time. And that's why a lot of people are tired, run down, and stressed out during the winter. Y'all, when night comes, our body starts producing more melatonin as soon as the night falls. That's why you're tired. It's nature. It's natural. Don't get frustrated with yourself because you're tired. Think about what you need to do to help yourself in your routine. Now I'm going into a whole nother thing, but yeah. Seasons. You know, share your thoughts on the times and seasons. And not just like what you think, but like when you read about the times and seasons in the Bible, like what has come to your mind? You know, I'll drop the scriptures in the chat, like what I'm just talking about, you know, things that mention times and seasons. But when you flow with nature, with Yah's ordained nature, like what He's created for us, we're a part of it. We're a part of creation. When we flow with it, we're in alignment. When we go against it, guess what? Everything becomes dysfunctional within us. So think about that. All of that. I don't know what you need to do with it, but I wanted to share it. And y'all be blessed. And remember that the joy of Yah is your strength.